I got to stop, though, because Spinotti knows it gets dangerous.
Yeah.
It gets very, very dangerous.
Like mystical. Danger!
Dangerous. So,
Even
you
though
know
we
what's
canceled
dangerous? Is playing a soundbite, because we're going to get Howard Eskin on in 25 minutes.
I wanted to play Summer of Love.
Well, before you play Summer of Love, Howard Eskin is going to join us in 25 minutes.
Okay.
And this Philly-San Francisco thing is big. It might be one of the biggest rivalries now in the NFL. And I'm excited about that. I'm excited that you're excited about the season. I'm excited that you're excited about the Warriors. I'm also excited about this rivalry with the Philadelphia Eagles.
Tiny, I'm excited.
And they're tough. Don't get me wrong. They're clear-cut the best team right now in the NFC.
I'm so excited.
Like Brock Purdy was the leader of the clubhouse at quarterback. The Eagles are the leader of the clubhouse in the NFC. They are. Can't dispute it. They are loaded. And yeah, they lost Hargrave. And I'm glad we got Hargrave out here in the Bay Area. But they just drafted Jalen Carter, who dominates the line of scrimmage. I mean, the guy's going to be, you already know Jalen Carter, if he stays healthy and he keeps his head on straight, he's walking straight into the Pro Football Hall of Fame.
I mean, he hasn't even played a game, but okay.
But that's the talent
Okay.
oozing out.
Okay.
You called him WhatsApp 2.0 yesterday.
I mean, well, he played like him
I know.
in the best conference
I know.
in America.
He
For
is
multiple seasons.
Exactly. This guy looks like the real deal. So we're going to get Howard Eskin on to really, really spice this thing up. But Haason Reddick has already done the job for us. Remember Haason Reddick, the guy who knocked out Brock Purdy?
Yeah. What do you have,
He
like
knocked out
16
Brock
sacks
Purdy. I
last
mean,
year?
he was a stud.
Yeah, he was
an absolute stud.
in the NFC West at one time.
That's Spinotti. I got it right here. It's in blue. Here's what Haason Reddick had to say about the Niners.
Okay.
That San Fran game, man, a lot of chirping, a lot of back and forth over social media about what could have, and should have happened. So I'm looking forward to that one. No game more than that one.
Yeah, I was about to. You personally did get to the quarterback, right? So, how did you take that chirping? Clearly.
Man, I never weighed in on it. For me, I watched. I've seen things that guys were saying. Debo, Samuel, Fred. A lot of these guys that came out and talked about it. And I respect them, right? I respect them for their opinion and their thought and their belief in their team. For me, man, I'm the same way. I believe in my team. I believe in my teammates, and I feel the same way. So for me, it's like, bring it on. Y'all kept on talking. Y'all talked about this all off season, through the Super Bowl, after the playoff game. So it's like, better be prepared, man, because I know I will be, and I know that I'm going to do my best to make sure the team is ready too.
Yeah,
I thought it'd be more slanderous.
Rich Eisen, Haason Reddick. He's looking forward to that game.
I don't blame him.
I thought it'd be a little more malicious.
Yeah, me too.
But he's talking.
I mean,
He said that's the biggest game for them.
and when I
Fred, Debo, all of them.
say Leonard Marshall, Pepper Johnson, what do you think?
Knocking out Joe Montana.
When I say Jim Burt, what do you think?
Knocking out Joe Montana.
Are we going to think about Haason Reddick like that
Yep.
years from now?
And I'm glad you brought that up, because whenever I hear Niner fans and media members say, oh, boy, they knocked out Brock Purdy. Well, we didn't have a quarterback. That's part of the game. Defenses want to knock your quarterback out. You ever hear Al Davis?
The quarterback will go down, and he will go
The
down.
first 5 plays, the quarterback must go down, and he must go down hard.
You
first
can
5
do
plays.
a better Al Davis than that.
Well, I just wasn't
Give
gonna
me your
do it.
best Al Davis.
Can we actually get that sound? I actually want to get fired up. I get fired up by listening to Al Davis. The quarterback in the first 5 plays must go down, and he must go down hard. Probably not good.
Thought you were going to go James Harden.
I wanted to. The quarterback must go down hard in the first 5 plays, and it must be hard. He must go down hard.
Where's the
The
bomb?
other team's quarterback must go down, and he must go down hard.
It wasn't that bad. The draw wasn't that bad.
Yeah. Can you play that one more time? One more time?
The other team's quarterback must go down, and he must go down hard.
See? That's what I'm talking about.
God, I miss him.
I miss Al Davis. Rest in peace. You're listening to 95.7 The Game, KGMZ FM and AC1, San Francisco, always live on the free Odyssey app. Don't forget our friends on YouTube and Twitch, sponsored by our great friends at First NorCal Credit Union. Just log on to search 95.7 The Game. Be sure to like us, subscribe. Over 45,000 right now. Subscribe to us. Do all that stuff. See, it's a lot of excuses about the Eagles knocking out they knocked out our quarterbacks. Oh, well, we didn't have a quarterback. That's part of the game.
Yes.
Part of the game is intimidating their quarterback and punking them. You know what that does? The 85 Bears, right? Quarterbacks knew, like, oh, boy, it's going to be a long day.
Yeah.
I may not survive. Mm-hmm. That's part of the intimidation. You're watching film that week, and you're thinking, damn, there's Fletcher Cox, there's Haason Reddick, there's Jalen Carter, there's Davis. Gosh, there's Brandon Graham coming off the edge. Oh, boy. It's going to be a long week. That's part of the intimidation.
You know what no one ever talks about?
What's that?
And I got to give credit because I can't stand this team, but their fans, I have never, ever, 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 ever heard a Dallas Cowboy fan say this. Well, you know Tony Dorsett got a separated shoulder in the first quarter of the NFC Championship game in 1981.
They don't bring that up.
You know why? Because it's football.
It's football.
It's why it really pisses me off when it's like, oh, well, we lost our quarterback, so the rest of the game's negated. No, they get all the credit for that.
They get all the credit for knocking out the quarterback by
that's
getting
part of
to
the
him.
game.
The whole talk that week was, wow, you see the text line what's going on here?
No.
That whole week we were talking about the defensive line. How do you keep that defensive line off the 49ers? The Eagles didn't they have the most sacks ever in the regular season in history? Mm-hmm. We knew that would be a big thing. How could you keep those guys off your quarterback? Well, 6 plays in, the Niners were unable to do that. And then when Josh Johnson came in, they were unable to do that. Hell, we got away with the fumble. Haason Reddick sacked Josh Johnson and came down with the football, snatched it out of his hands. It's like, boy, they didn't review that one. Thank God.
You don't want to hear this. Josh Johnson did have a good drive in that game.
Dude,
I know you don't want to hear it.
No. I thought 2-minute draw. I was like, ooh, D-ball almost broke it. Let's go. Let's go.
No.
I thought we were going to tie the game up 14 going into the half with Josh Johnson. And then at halftime, it hit me. Oh, boy, Josh Johnson's at that quarterback, and we're down 21-7.
When he got crunched right in front of us, I said, he's not getting up, B. Yeah. And then he slowly got up and fell down. And I was like, he's done, dude.
What about him walking in front of us back to the locker room?
Carried by 3 players.
Dude, he looked like he was like...
It was like out of a movie.
And now you see him with the Ravens lighting it up in the preseason?
Yeah, well.
Just got waived yesterday.
Oh, he got waived? Oh, he's available?
How many teams for him?
That's got to be 15 teams, right? I think that was his second stint with the Ravens.
Who's the point guard I always make fun of in the NBA who gets traded at the deadline?
Smith?
Okay, sorry. No, it's Hill.
George Hill.
He gets traded every deadline.
George Hill.
Josh Johnson and George Hill, same guy. Same guy. So I was asking people about songs that make them kind of think about the end of summer. Okay, and someone texted in a couple of good ones, but one that I definitely have to play. Have you ever heard this song, B? Summer of '69, Bryan Adams. Look at your face.
Mm-hmm. Oh, hey there.
Do you know who Bryan Adams is?
I know Samuel Adams.
Not Samuel Adams. He's Canadian, Bryan Adams.
Shout out Canada.
You don't think of summer when you think of this song?
No, never heard the song in my life.
So when
you don't want to know what I think of.
When I think of Bryan Adams, I don't think of this song. I'm going to be honest with you. When I think of Bryan Adams, I think of the movie I just watched this week because Netflix had it on. Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, when Kevin Costner grabs the flamed arrow out of the dude's chest, pulls it out, licks the little like feather thing, and then bang, and all you hear is, everything I do it for you. And the slow arrow goes right through whatever the Turk, the guy who's going to, kill everybody.
To me,
that's one of the great scenes in movie history.
I've got no idea, but I tell you what a summer song was for me, and I always think about it.
Juvenile, Back That Thing Up?
No, because that came out in the winter. I remember dancing to that at winter prom. No, it was a winter prom.
You sure?
Yeah, well,
I'm going to look that up.
In the summer, but it really didn't pop until Christmas time. Didn't really pop until Christmas time. It's getting hot in here.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's a summer song.
That's a good one.
That's a summer song.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
That's a summer song. All right.
Will Smith, Summertime. We're getting a lot of that.
What about Dr. Dre? Let me ride.
Oh, it's a classic.
Dre's back. Come on, Dre's back.
A classic. That is a good one. Yeah, that's a good one.
That's what I think.
That's a good one.
That's what I think. That's what I think.
All right, Loveman, what's yours? Come on, Loveman. Come on.
It's probably no, I know what it is. It's Booker T and the MGs, Green Onions, right? That's your summer song.
That's not where I was going. I knew you guys would go, so I'm trying to think what's a good summer song. The first one that popped in my head was Hold On Loosely by 38 Special. It's snitching music.
I
It's
have
fun to call
no
it.
idea.
Snitching music.
My mind goes back to a girl I met. No, nothing.
Keep singing.
You're a certified
Never
level
stop. You got the best voice on the show. He's got the best.
Don't let go. Squeeze too tightly. You're gonna lose control.
Oh my God.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
How about Summertime in the LBC?
I want to hear Smadoni's summer song
That
now,
is
since
summertime.
apparently the crickets don't like mine.
Hey, summertime in the LBC is a good one.
It's
Yeah, don't be
easy.
reaching
Some
across
sort of
my
Austin
barbecue
Reeves
grill.
song.
It's not an awesome song.
What about
Baby,
chilling chilling at the playground on a Sunday afternoon?
That's not
That
bad.
reminds me of summer.
Me and Julio down by the schoolyard.
Yeah.
Paul Simon.
Well, I don't know about that.
War. Summer.
Or
What were you going to say, Spadoni?